In this video, we're going to look at factoring special polynomials. And we've already looked at how we get these before, and I told you it was going to be important when we do the reverse operation. Um, so, for example, remember that we have a plus b squared here is a plus b times a plus b. And so when we FOIL this, we get a squared. Our last term is going to be b squared. And then our middle terms are going to be ab plus ba or ab, and we get 2ab. So we know that when we have something in the form of a plus b squared, it's going to come out as this a squared plus 2ab in the middle plus b squared. So we want to be on the lookout for something like that. We also know that if we have a minus b squared here, that's a minus b times a minus b. Foiling that, we get a squared negative times a negative is a positive, so plus b squared. And here we have ab and negative AB and negative BA or negative AB. So adding those together, we get minus 2AB. Okay? And then the last one is pretty tricky. If we have A plus B times A minus B, we get A squared, we get B squared. But these two terms, we get a plus AB and we get a minus AB, and they cancel. So we get this. We particularly, on tests and so forth, you particularly see a lot of this as difference of squares here, so that when we see something like this, we know we can factor it just like that, and then we can factor it very quickly. Let's start with one of these, for example. So I will do this in green since it's like the green one there, this difference of squares. So if I have something like 4x squared minus 25, I look at that and I say, hey, that's a difference of squares. And so if I need to factor that, I know it's going to be a squared minus b squared. So what this is, it's a squared. So I want to take the square root of that in the square root of this. So the square root of 4x squared is simply 2x. The square root of 25 is 5. So I know this is going to be 2x minus 5 times 2x plus 5. And so I can get an expression like this and very quickly factor it like that. If this is an equation, I know this is equal to 0. Then I can go ahead and solve this. I'll get 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Or adding 5 to both sides, I get 2x is equal to 5. And dividing each side by 2, I get x is equal to 5 halves. Or over here, I also get, so that's one solution. The other solution is 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Subtract 5 from both sides, I get negative 5 now. So I get 2x is equal to negative 5. Divide each side by 2. And so I get x is equal to negative 5 halves. And that's my other solution. Now, let's look at something like, let's say I have something like this red one here. So I'll go here, and let's say I have something like, I have 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. Well, there I'm saying, I have, those are perfect squares, aren't they? And I have this middle term here, so I know it's not a plus b, a minus b situation, but it might be an a minus b squared situation, especially, is this going to be equal to 2 times 4 or 2 times 2 actually, the square root of this. 2 times 2 is 4, times the square root of this is 5. That's 20. That's minus 20x. So I think that's it. So my thinking is, oh, well, I'm going to take this. This is the square root of 4x squared, which is 2x. Um, and it's going to be minus the square root of 25 times 2x minus 5 again. In other words, that's 2x minus 5 squared. And let's just go ahead and FOIL this to make sure it's right. And we get 4x squared. We get plus 25 for our last term, negative times negative. And then we get a minus 10x or negative 10x in other negative 10x so that's minus 20x, and so that does check. So that shows you how it's easy to factor these types of special polynomials. And with that, we will stop this video.